today is part of the Creative Arts Collaboration, a group of over 300 artists worldwide who participate in monthly collaborations with a single theme. This month's theme is #ThankfulForArt, and I will be creating a custom pocket letter because I am thankful for all of the wonderful new art friends I've made here on YouTube. I hope you enjoy it. Hello, Eva here with Eva LeVay Arts, and I am showing you today a pocket letter that I am doing for a swap with the Deconstructed Art Journal group. I'll have more information on the Deconstructed Art Journal group in the description below if you'd like to check it out. But what I did was take a standard page protector and my heat tool, and I used this tip to create these custom pockets. So I know you can buy these pocketed page protectors already made at the store, but I didn't have any of those on hand, so I did have just some plain page protectors and decided to go ahead and try making my own. Now honestly, I didn't do that great a job. This was the first one that I did, and I had to reinforce the back with some packing tape because I accidentally cut all the way through when I was trying to cut the slits open for each of the pockets. Because, okay, well, I'll just go ahead and put this aside so I can show you what I did. Let's see, do I have this on? Okay, it's gonna take a minute to heat up, but I have this Walnut Hollow Creative Hotmarks tool, and I'm not sure if you can see the tip, but it is one of the tips that comes in the pack is actually for sealing little pouches. You can make custom pouches for your cards, and if you want to do little shaker cards or what have you. So you can also use it to make custom page protectors. So basically I didn't know what the standard, like how to cut it the other way. I could have looked it up, but I just didn't feel like doing the math. So what I did was just measured the page protector, and I basically made marks halfway and half again, and then halfway this way and half again, and that's how I ended up with 16 equal-sized little pockets. Okay, to create your custom page protector, you'll want to work on a glass mat. I have a standard page protector and the Walnut Hollow cutting tip, which is like an X-Acto knife. And I have a glass inside the page protector that I just took off of an 8x10 frame. And underneath the page protector, I have a white piece of paper with the marks of where I will be cutting, and I'm using a metal ruler to just guide this straight line cut that I am making on the front side of the page protector. And I'm going to do this for all of the horizontal openings where the cards will go in. The first time I actually did this, I thought, well, I guess I just didn't think it through actually, and I did the fusing of the pockets before the cuts, and then I didn't have a way of protecting the page protector on the back side when I was cutting, so I would cut all the way through. And I figured out, yeah, I need to make these cuts first and then do the fusing. So I'm just going to take off these little pieces of tape I have to keep everything in place, and check and make sure that I made the cut all the way through the front side, which I did. So I've got 3 slits in the front. These will be the openings of where the cards will go. And I can slip out that glass and looks like that little edge there didn't go all the way to the edge. So sometimes you do just need to give it a little tug to complete the cut all the way from one edge to the other. And I will place this in position again and tape everything down. And the next part will be to fuse the pockets. So I will grab my needle nose pliers, because this is a hot tip, and I'm going to remove the cutting tip. And I have a little porcelain cup here, coffee cup. And just drop it in there and grab my other tip, which is the fusing tip. It's also called the universal mini flow tip. And I will screw that on the heat tool. And I'll let it heat up for, it doesn't take very long, a minute or so. I'll give you a good look at that tip without burning myself, hopefully. And then I will grab my ruler, place it on the vertical line, hold it down in place, and then just use the tip to slowly fuse those two. And right now I'm moving slower because it's not as hot. As it gets hotter, then you'll probably want to move a little bit quicker, just because if you move too slow, then it will actually fuse and cut. And there's no glass in between these two, of course, because I'm fusing the two plastic pieces together. So it takes some trial and error, but I will show you later how you can just fix that with some packing tape if you do happen to accidentally cut all the way through. And now I am going just above the cuts that I made before to fuse the horizontal lines. Now the standard pockets that you'll buy in the store, I believe, are 3 across and 3 down. So this is custom in that you get 4 across and 4 down. So the cards that you insert will be smaller than your standard ATCs, but that's what makes it custom. And then I'll just peel this off. It actually did get stuck to the paper behind it a little, but no biggie. And that is 16 little pockets, all equal size, about 2 inches across and 2 5/8 inches tall. And I'm just making sure that I got a good seal on all of them, and if you don't, then you can always go back and try to seal again. But it actually turned out perfect. This was like my 3rd or 4th try, honestly. So it does take some practice, but once you get it down, then it's fairly simple and a fun way to create custom sized pockets. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below and I will try to answer them. And I hope you'll find this useful so that you can create your own custom pocket letters, or you can use them for scrapbooking as well. Let me just show you, I just all I did was turn it around, grab reinforced it like that. So, I mean, it's clear packing tape. Yeah, there's a little bit of a line there, but you know, when you've got all your art in it, I don't really know that you can tell too much that it was fixed. But anyway, I just wanted to give you a quick tutorial on how you do that. So you just go and cut those other pockets open and do whatever kind of surgery you need to with your tape to make sure that it works. But I mean, you can just end up buying these at the store. They're probably not that expensive. I just trying to make do with what I have. So I'm just going to talk you through. I just was, when I was making this, I don't know, I was playing and I didn't have my video camera on, and so I was just taking breaks here and there with my little one and working on this. So I was just gonna walk you through and talk you through how I did it. So I started off with this jelly print that you see in the background that I used some stencils and just some acrylic paint in different colors to get that pattern. And I cut it down. Each one of these pockets, I believe, is about 2 inches wide, and I don't remember now. I think it was 2 and a half, a little more than 2 and a half. Between 2 and a half and 2 3/4, whatever that is, what, 5/8 or something? I don't know. I'm not a math person. Okay, so so I cut them all out evenly, and then on the back, I just took different pieces that I'd worked on, whether they were jelly prints. Some of these are pattern paper. Some of them are doodles that I'd done on top of prints. More jelly prints. One of these is from the background I did with the shaving cream and re-inkers, and then I also have a couple here that I did with some alcohol inks on vellum, and just some other doodles I have under here with Zentangling with pens and stuff. But I just want to be able to have a design on both sides, but this is the main focal point here. And then each one of these I just went and designed or put together some of the things that I had in my stash. I like these rub-ons from Tim Holtz, and I have here, I used some glue and glitter to spritz up these cardboard, what you call letters, and yeah, I just bedazzled them, put some words. This one has a little charm. Here's my letter here. I did some stamping. And then, yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. I think it came out pretty cute. This one is actually flips open. I had done this little flower, and I tried to get it to stick in the envelope, but it didn't fit. So what I did was just create this little flip up that would go in the pocket, so it sits on top of the pocket. And then this is actually on top of the pocket too, these little pearl thingies here. I thought it needed to kind of balance out what's on top, so I put that there. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way it came out in the back. I just included some goodies for my swap partner, put some stickers and buttons, and some of these I've actually received from people in Happy Mail and stuff, but I'm just sharing what I've got. I thought, like, there's some feathers there, this is magnets, some little swirly paper clips, rub-ons, a sticker, some bling. This is actually the paper that I used to make this flower. That way, if my swap partner wants to make one of her own, that she can see. It's just basically a strip of paper that you score evenly throughout, and then, you know, do the little folding back and forth ladder-like style, and then attach the two ends, and there you go. You've got a cute little flower. Got some ribbon charms, and yeah, I think that she'll enjoy some of these. I hope she will anyway. Then I also took a jelly print and glued that to the edge. Made these little this little tag here with the rub-on, and strung up some beads and buttons. I made a paper bead there and tied up this ribbon, and that pretty much is it. So hope you enjoy it. Thank you. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen today. If you have, give me a thumbs up, share with your friends, leave me a comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Thanks so much.